I'm a classical musician and I have some thoughts on Bad Bunny, his music, and what I'm actually learning from listening in. So if you have not heard of him, then congratulations, you probably have a healthy lifestyle and very low screen time.
Bad Bunny라고 들어봤어요. Bad Bunny.
Singer. The very first thing I noticed is, of course, the beat that I am very intimately familiar with actually. Right after my college days, I was renting a room from a Puerto Rican family. Every weekend, from Friday to I feel like Sunday morning, that whole neighborhood would blast the bum, ba bum, ba. I think there's part of this still circulating in me. That being said, I'm not particularly drawn to Bad Bunny's music. I don't think I would seek it out, but there are some songs that I think are brilliant and that I very much enjoy. And I've been curious about why is his music impossible to ignore. Let's first talk about his voice. It grew on me, not only because of the whole packaging, and he's a very likable figure, I think.
I mean, maybe that's fine.
But his voice cuts through. His voice has a distinguished tone, and what sets it apart is the attitude underneath. This makes me think, what even is attitude as a musical ingredient? For Bad Bunny, I think a lot of this comes from the low and nasally tone of his voice. And, maybe more importantly, the timing of his delivery. So the slight delay in his phrasing gives the music a certain stickiness. These subtle details, they're very nuanced, really make or break music. Here's a small detail that I really appreciate and that I may steal. How he transitions between grooves. So he has these talking bits. For example, in his track Café con Ron, this is the beginning of the song and it has a certain groove. So fast forward to this bit. I personally think that there's a groove to this speech as well. Then we have a completely different groove.
This actually feels really natural because it's like stopping the music that you're playing to record a quick audio message for a friend and then coming back.
Later on, the groove changes again, and this is my favorite part. Transitions are a really hard thing, especially in a short piece or a short track. So I like this. I'm also reminded that production and context matters so much. So Bad Bunny's music right now is stirring up a lot of conversations politically, about culture. It's resonating with a lot of communities and cultures around the world. So this adds to the appeal of his music. In some ways, maybe the Super Bowl performance was a mini Gesamtkunstwerk, like an all-encompassing art form. There's theater, there's music, there is drama, there is story, everything. What I'm learning from this as a classical musician is to remember that a lot of this music that we are interpreting, studying, and playing on stage, all of this once had unique contexts and a lot of extra musical things surrounding this music, which added to why this music was meaningful, how it came across. Even right now, I'm taking this Baroque ensemble class, and some of this music that we're reading through, I find kind of mediocre, but then when I start to think about the context that it was written in and performed in back in the day, I understand, okay, this was a vibe back then. Anyway, I digress. Going back to Bad Bunny, the fact that this music is so personal to him and his culture, it translates emotionally, musically, sonically. And I think this is what moves me when I listen to his songs. I don't speak Spanish, I don't understand lyrics, but even before I read the translations, I can feel the energy underneath. Also, a note on symbolism, how even when you know a majority of the people will not see it and not recognize what these symbols are referring to, it is so meaningful to add this into the music. So I'm just getting introduced to this whole world. What did you think? What are your thoughts on the Super Bowl performance, on his music? Please correct me on things that I completely missed and misrepresented. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Thank you to my viewers. Thank you for the support on Patreon, and I will see you in the next video.